Redbed here. We're doing a video on the MotoGP race at Austin in COTA. The reason why we put animals in here, we put some of the most deadliest animals in Texas because honestly, the track was eating up the rider. It was a 22 degrees Celsius day at COTA Circuit of the Americas. This was a very interesting race. A lot happened and we're about to begin. Francesco Bagnaia on pole and he's able to hold on to the lead into the first turn. The first lap's not even over and George Martin crashes into the Gresini of Alex Marquez at turn 3. He loses control here and he crashes in and both of their race day is over. On the same lap, the COTA track takes another victim. Aleix Espargaro crashes out on turn 12 and his race is also over. This is only the beginning of the day problems for a lot of the riders under the Texas sun. Top 5 at this point in the race were Francesco Bagnaia, Alex Rins, Jack Miller, Fabio Quartararo, and Luca Marini. Pecco's in the lead, but Alex Rins is charging hard. He's less than a second behind. And then on lap 7, we have another problem. Jack Miller and his KTM crash out of the race. Another victim for the day. And he was in 3rd place at the time. That's why he's so upset. He was in a podium place when this crash happened. Pecco Bagnaia is still leading the race, but I'm going to take a break from talking because somebody wants to say a word. Pecco crashed out of the race again. This is his 2nd consecutive crash.
Oh, fuck, no.
Oh no, not again.
He crashed out in Argentina 2 weeks ago, and I said in the last race review that he can't keep making a habit of this because last year he started off with a lot of DNFs, but then he was able to pick it up and win the championship. But this is another DNF for him, unfortunately. With the fastest bike on the track, his race day is over. This promotes Alex Rins now is in 1st place, and Fabio Quartararo is in 2nd place. As much action as this race has, like and subscribe for more racing videos. So, do you think this race we still have problems? Of course, we have another victim. Johan Mir goes down with a crash. Then Brad Binder starts to have a problem with his bike and eventually leads to a crash on lap 11. He's able to get back up on his bike and continue, but his race day was effectively ruined. And then we have another crash on lap 12. Taki Nakagami crashes out of the race. Oh my god, I can't believe there's so many crashes. The riders are complaining about inconsistent grip on this track, and it's definitely showing with the amount of crashes we've seen today. Just want to point something out here. This was kind of the highlight of the race. Luca Marini is chasing Fabio Quartararo for 2nd place, and he passes by him like he's standing still. It was incredible. He slipstreamed him a bit, but mainly it was just the power of the Ducati. Is the Yamaha running in cement? Because that pass was too easy for Luca Marini. At this point in the race, as long as you were able to finish, you were going to score points. Also, Fabio Quartararo, he was having a great day even though that pass. He actually crashed out of the sprint race the day before, but getting a podium place here was very important for Yamaha because they hadn't started off the season so well. This race was very surprising with the amount of DNFs that happened. And there is a team owner, Lucio Ciccinello of LCR Honda, and Alex Rins is able to complete his mission and win the race, the American Grand Prix in Texas. This is a great day for Alex Rins. Not only does he win today at COTA, he has won at COTA before. He has won in every class, and he's also won for 2 manufacturers. He's won for Honda today, and he's also won in 2019 for Suzuki. He's kind of the GOAT of COTA, wouldn't you say? Wow, are you tired yet? There was 22 riders who started the race. We finished the race with only 13 riders. That means everybody actually collected points. With the race finishing, Alex Rins did finish the race. Luca Marini came 2nd and Fabio Quartararo came 3rd. Maverick Viñales came 4th and Miguel Oliveira came 5th. Interesting note about Maverick Viñales. Maverick Viñales had such a bad start. He lost 5+ places on the first lap. He was able to recover to have a decent race. He had a problem with his ride height device. With the amount of crashes that happened today, it felt like Texas wildlife was attacking the riders. It was a great race for the LCR Honda of Alex Rins. Honestly, he rode a flawless race. And he's not a stranger at this track. I think MotoGP is going to have to rethink either racing at this track or having COTA do some improvements. Riders were complaining about bumps and inconsistent grip, and with all the crashes we saw, it's definitely evident that there's something that has to be worked on. But congrats to Alex Rins. He raced a flawless race. Pecca Bagnaia has thrown away 45 points in 2 weeks by finishing 16th in Argentina and not finishing this race. The podium here was a mixture. A Honda won the race, Luca Marini was on Ducati, and Fabio Quartararo was on his Yamaha. Congrats to all the winners. We'll be doing more racing videos on the channel for Formula 1 and MotoGP. Another note of the race, Raul Fernandez retired on lap 7 and Steven Brindle crashed out at the end of the race. The way everything was going in this race, honestly, it felt like the most deadliest animals in Texas were attacking the riders. COTA is definitely going to have to do updates if they're planned to keep having motorcycle riding at this track. So please join us for more racing videos and about the racing world and racing technology. I hope you enjoyed the racing review. Redbet signing off.